Hello, and welcome back to our partner training series presented by ServingIntel for your point of sale system. In today's video, we will continue to discuss and explain the everyday front-end operations of your system. But more specifically, today we will learn how and when we can utilize the error correct button. But before we take a look at the actual button operation in action, let's first learn what this button is intended for. The purpose of this button is to erase an item that was incorrectly rung in prior to sending it to the kitchen. If the item was sent to the kitchen or bar in some instances, a manager may be required to perform a void. This action can be tracked by management in some reporting capabilities to assess the quickness and accuracy of their staff. So let's go take a look at this button in action. For today's example, we will be using Sally Server Sign In again. Let's say that Sally has a table that ordered an iced tea and a Bud Light. So just like we learned in our last video, Sally will sign in, select a table, and report the number of guests at that table. Once she does that, she will tap the IC button and then tap the button for her Bud Light. And as Sally has been trained to do, she double checks her screen for order accuracy before hitting her send order button. And she notices that she accidentally tapped the Budweiser button. And since she has not hit the send order button yet, she can tap the Budweiser to highlight it and then tap the error correct key. And that item is then removed from her check, and she can order the correct item and hit send order. Now let's see what happens if Sally didn't recognize her mistake until she got to the bar to pick up what she thought was going to be a Bud Light. And assuming that Sally doesn't want to tell her manager that she made another mistake, she tries to use the error correct key on an item that has already been sent. So Sally would go back into her check, tap the accidentally ordered Budweiser, and then tap the error correct key. Sally will get this lovely little message informing her that she cannot void items that have already been sent. So, Sally has to go get her manager to process a void or a comp, depending on the situation and your business's rules on voids versus comps versus discounts. But for now, Sally has gotten her lesson on the use of the error correct button and its functions and limitations. So don't be like Sally. Make sure that you check out the other videos in the series to learn all about your everyday front-end operations. And before you leave, don't forget to click the link below and subscribe to the ServingIntel channel. That way, you can stay up to date on the latest tips, tricks, and new technologies available to you from ServingIntel. And as always, if you encounter any issues with this or any aspect of your system, please call the ServingIntel service desk for 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week premium software support by dialing 1-888-477-7711 and selecting extension 2. Support tickets can also be generated by sending an email to service@servingintel.com, and your support requests will be handled quickly and efficiently by one of our highly trained and dedicated support staff members. Thank you for tuning in to our Partner Learning Series, and be on the lookout for more helpful videos and tips coming soon. And most importantly, thank you for choosing ServingIntel for all your restaurant technology needs.